He is so done. He is finished. It is over. I don't know exactly when or how it's going to end, but this cannot go on. I don't see it going to the end of 4 years for Joe Biden. Do you? Look, I hope he lives to be 110, but I want him out of office. Everybody wants him out of office. Democrats want him out of office. I mean, this is embarrassing for the country, for himself. And take a look at this poll. 71% of the American people do not want him running for re-election. And there's a lot of chatter out there that they may want him to wrap it up sooner than that. Now, officially, well, they're not afraid to say it. This is Jay Johnson, former Secretary of Homeland Security under Barack Obama, and he's going there.
I don't know that Joe Biden has definitively made up his mind to run in 2024. I'm sure at some point he's going to have that conversation with his family. My advice would be unconventional. Make that if you're not running, make that announcement sooner rather than later, even before the midterms.
It opens the floodgates, that's for sure.
But it gives others an opportunity to prepare.
Wow. All right. This guy's very close to Obama. They want him out. Problem is, you know who's waiting in the wings? Kamala. Kamala. That is an issue. So is Joe going to hold on to the very end? They know they have an issue with her. We'll see how it plays out. It's kind of fascinating. In the meantime, these two degenerates, bad and mad, Liz Cheney and Mitt Romney. I have had it with these folks. They are so jealous, so resentful, so full of hate and bitterness. They both are. They are furious about Trump for, well, a lot of it's personal, very personal. And right now, they should be heaping praise. They should be falling at his feet almost, thanking him for getting those judges in and reversing Roe v. Wade. Now, both of those individuals, Mitt and Liz, they're supposed to be really ardently pro-choice, right? Shouldn't they be celebrating? And Donald Trump made this happen. Don't forget that. No, they're not impressed, and they're still going with this stuff.
And I think there's no question. I mean, a man as dangerous as Donald Trump can absolutely never be anywhere near the Oval Office ever again.
Okay. Too dangerous to have Donald Trump in the Oval Office? It was dangerous to have your father in the Oval Office, Dick Cheney, the architect of that fiasco of a war that took about 1 million lives when you add it all up. That's dangerous. The Cheney should be in hiding. No, she's actually, with a straight face, saying she could be president of the United States.
Do you see yourself running for president as a way to prevent what you say would be the destruction of the party, ultimately damaging our country?
I haven't made a decision about that yet. And I'm obviously very focused on my reelection. I'm very focused on the January 6th committee. I'm very focused on my obligations to do the job that I have now. And I'll make a decision about 24 down the road.
Am I hallucinating or something? She's probably going to lose her seat in Wyoming, entertaining a run for the presidency. That's how much they hate Trump. And Mitt Romney, though. Mitt Romney, I think he is consumed with Donald Trump even more than Liz is. Now, a couple of things. He wrote an op-ed lecturing America. He's very, very disappointed in all of us. America is in denial. Yes, it's all of us. This was basically another Hillary Clinton, we're all deplorables moment. Let's take a look here. He accuses us of wishful thinking, and it happens across the political spectrum. More and more, we are in denial. Speak for yourself, Mitt Romney. Look at what he writes here. President Joe Biden is genuinely a good man. No, he's not. And you, Mitt Romney, should know that by now.
Look at what they value and look at their budget and what they're proposing. Romney wants to he said in the first 100 days, he's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Y'all, Joe Biden said to a primarily black audience that Mitt Romney is going to put you all back in chains. How about that? Genuinely good man. You sure about that, Mitt? What does Mitt Romney stand for at this point? Well, Mitt also in this story lectured us about not understanding inflation. He understands inflation, but we don't. Let's recap real quick. Four homes at one point. And in one of those houses, I've heard of rich people having an elevator. especially when they get older, that kind of thing. No, Mitt wanted an elevator for his automobiles.
This is the garage at Mitt Romney's La Jolla home, and there are big plans for it, including a sophisticated car elevator called the Phantom Park that will take his cars and lower them into a 3,600-foot basement.
Okay, yeah, but we're the ones in denial. We are in denial. When it comes to money, this guy understands our problems, huh? Look at him. Look at him with his friends and the cash. This is something he said he didn't like about Donald Trump, actually. Remember when he tried to sabotage Donald Trump's campaign even after he clinched the nomination just about?
Think of Donald Trump's personal qualities: the bullying, the greed, the showing off.
The showing off, Mitt? Come on. You're going to call Donald Trump out for showing off? Look at you and your rich friends there. This is really something else. Also in his big piece, his big think piece, he writes, a return of Donald Trump would feed the sickness, probably rendering it incurable. The hyperbole, again, that if we go back to Trump, all will be ruined. All will be ruined and never the same again. It is hype. It is so over the top. This, though, I think Mitt Romney is talking about himself. Our elected officials put a finger in the wind more frequently than they show backbone against it. Oh, Mitt, of course you would write something like this. I remember you when you ran for the Senate in 1994 against Ted Kennedy. What were your thoughts on Roe v. Wade back then?
I believe that abortion should be safe and legal in this country. I believe that since Roe v. Wade has been the law for 20 years, that we should sustain and support it. And I sustain and support that law and the right of a woman to make that choice.
Wow. All right. No wonder why he's not applauding Donald Trump, right? But then again, he changed his mind, so he should be. What does he say more recently?
I'm in favor of pro-life policy. The legislation that relates to abortion is something which is going to have to be approved by the Supreme Court. And the key decisions I'll take as the president will be, number one, stopping funding for Planned Parenthood, reinstituting the Mexico City policy, which says our funds can't be used for abortion around the world, and appointing justices to the Supreme Court that will follow the Constitution, hopefully reverse Roe v. Wade, and return to the states the authority for making law with regards to abortion.
This is why America is just not that into you, Mitt Romney. We can see through a phony. I mean, what do you expect? And you lecture us, saying the only cure for wishful thinking is leadership. So I thought about leadership in Mitt Romney. You know, he has never, ever been reelected to anything. Massachusetts, one term as governor, and then he got the hell out of there. And in Utah, he's still in the middle of his first term in the United States Senate. But here's the problem with Mitt. He's always seen himself as president. I mean, since he was 12 years old, here he is at the age of 22, for some reason, in the cabinet room at the White House, along with his father, who was governor of Michigan at that time. I mean, just look at him. You can see he's seething with ambition. I mean, I should be the president. I will be the president someday. Well, it doesn't work that way. And thank God we had President Trump, who did not fool around on his positions when it counted and got those judges in.